Hi everyone. So I bought a protection spell kit. Now this came a while ago, but only really had the chance to really do anything with it. So today I'm gonna give it a go. So here goes. So I've got the jar, and I've got all the ingredients here. I'll go through it all with you. So the first job is to light a piece of Palo Santo. Now this Palo Santo will clear away any, well, it doesn't clear away negative. It just fills your it just fills the room or the space with positive. Now this is not how I would normally burn Palo Santo. I've done videos on it before, and basically what I'm doing is I'm just filling the jar up with smoke, and the outside as well. So basically I'm just cleansing the jar, and when the stick goes out, just relight it, let it burn for a second or two or 5, and get some more smoke going. Ooh, cleanse all over. Sorry guys if I don't have a good angle. It's very fiddly trying to do it on camera. So I've cleared the inside and out. Might as well do the cork as well. And there you go. Just let that burn for a minute on its own. Let's say fill the room up with gorgeous energy. And then now while I'm doing this, I need to, on a bit of paper, I've already done it to save time, but have your intentions. So I'm just going to keep it to myself for a second. So I'm just going to pause the video for a second while I do my intentions. So guys, I think I made a bit of a mistake. I think I pressed stop instead of pause, but never mind, I can always edit. So I've just done my intentions, and now with my bit of paper with my intentions on it, I folded it away from me, so go into the universe. So now I folded it up, and now I'm going to try my best to put it inside the jar. Let's say if it will fit. Should do. There you go. I just need to find something just to jam it in there. Okay, I don't want it at the top. Oh, that's a little bit too big. I don't want it at the top. I want it towards the bottom. And there you go. So it's towards the bottom of the jar. And then put in black salt. So got myself some black salt. Pour that into the bottom, he says. Don't matter if it's not sitting on the bottom. Don't matter if it's a little bit loose like that. Then frankincense resin. Again, put that in there. Again, it doesn't matter if it's not perfect. Then rosemary. Again, put in the bottom. We'll have to give it a bit of a shake. Just make sure it's all in there. Make sure I put the lids back on the jars, because I can always reuse the jars. Mugwort. So tightly packed in there. Oh. So again, I'm have to grab my lighter. Just jam it all in there so it's nice and tight. Because I've still got black obsidian and tiger's eye to put in there. So now black obsidian. And tiger's eye. Now I totally forgot I was going to go through every single thing with you. So that's what it kind of looks like. So you've got black salt, frankincense, rosemary, mugwort, black obsidian and tiger's eye. Now if you're into this kind of stuff, you know what these are. Very good for cleansing, very good for removing, very good at bringing in. Different energies, etc. Now, do have some cards. So, frankincense resin, a fragrant resin used in protection, purification, and cleansing ritual and spells. Black salt, grounding salt, infused with ritual charcoal, a spellcasting ingredient that absorbs and traps negative energy. Mugwort for purification and creating a spiritual barrier against negative energy. Rosemary cast away malevolent energy and clear a path for moving past negativity and into a happier future, which I did in my my thoughts, so to speak. Tiger's eye, a stabilizing and grounding stone, a protective shield against negative energy. Obsidian forms a protective shield around the user and a barrier against psychic attack. So, rosemary, like I said, I just read the cards. Rosemary says casts away malevolent energy and clears a path for moving past negativity and into a happier future. Now, with regards of a happier future, again, because you got to put intention in this jar. And that's one of the things I did actually think about. That's one of the things I actually writ on that bit of paper. Be more happy, be more free, etc. So what I'm going to do now is put the cork on top, like so. And what I'm going to do is knock the ash off that. I'm going to light the candle, the Palo Santo again. And I'm just going to make sure you keep the finger on the cork. And I'm just going to quickly just go over with the Palo Santo. Smoke. Like so. And there. Now with the black candle, what I'm going to do, if I can get it off the stand, is now I'm going to try my best just to still, I think I might be getting a little bit carried away here, is to seal the cork with black wax. I think I might be getting a little bit carried away. Or that the candles is getting a little bit carried away, one of the two. It's not an easy job. I've never done this before. As you probably can tell. Yeah, that will do. Blow the candle out because I don't need that anymore. Let the wax cool. Get the wax all off my fingers. And there you go. This is one of the reasons why I got this, what you call it, made out of real wood, like a little plaque where I do my rituals on. Glad I do, otherwise I have wax all over my table. Now, what you can do with this is you can take it with, so with me, I can either take it with me, so put it in my bag. If I'm going out for the day, I can leave it on my table. If I'm doing work on my table, which it would either live on this table or in this area where I'm doing all my work. If I was going on holiday, so if I was, I don't know, in a hotel or caravan park or wherever I'm going on holiday, I'm not planning on going on holiday, but if I was, I can take this with me, leave it in the hotel room, or again, put it in my bag. If I was adventuring out, while I was on a holiday, that kind of thing. Yeah, so you can take it pretty much anywhere, or you can just leave it where you're doing your spiritual work, which I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it on this table. If I go out for the day, I will put it in my bag or put it somewhere close to me. But in the meantime, it can stay on my table. I put it next to me crystal ball. So that is a protection spell. It did come with little jars. These feel like plastic. This one feels. This one feels like plastic as well. I don't think it's glass. So I'm going to take these labels. I'm not going to do it on camera, but I'm going to take these labels off and use these jars for something else. Not sure what I'm going to use these for, but I'm going to use it for something else. So yeah, so that's how you do a protection spell, or a ritual, whatever you want to call it. So black is very good for if you're doing spells for protection. So if you're doing like a protection spell, getting rid of negative energy. Yeah, so let me just say that again. Black candles, regardless of the size, when it comes to banishing or removing negative energy, black candles are the candles to use, if that makes sense. So yeah, thanks all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Yeah. Anyway, off I go, and I will see you all later. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again soon.